Greetings guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're flying with Qantas from Sydney back home to Adelaide. Okay, we've just been dropped off and arrived inside now. We've already checked in and have our boarding passes on our phones. So yeah, scoot through security, and we've got a fair bit of time to kill today, a good 3 or so hours. Yeah, we couldn't really be bothered hanging out in town for too much longer. We've done everything we've wanted to do really over the last 4 nights. So, but yeah, if you haven't seen those 2 videos I posted recently, exploring Sydney, check them out, they'll be good. But yeah, let's go. But actually not too sure what's happening with our flight, as it's departed Brisbane late and we still don't know our gate number yet. A mate of mine who works within the industry has informed us that there might be an aircraft change as well. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we're still departing on time. No major rush, I suppose. Yeah, it is what it is. So today's flight over to Adelaide is QF739, and for those interested, the aircraft rego is VHVYJ. Now unfortunately this aircraft arrived into Sydney 30 minutes late today due to a delay coming down from Brisbane, and unfortunately things were slowed up even more as a passenger on this flight decided not to show up. However, their luggage did. So the ground crew were stuck with the task of finding that passenger's luggage so we could finally get on the way. So all up, once we sat in our seats, we were still parked at the gate 50 minutes later, with pushback commencing 1 hour after boarding. Now thankfully we weren't in any sort of rush today, but overall it's been a great 4 nights in Sydney, but we are definitely keen to get back home to Adelaide. Now as usual, let's enjoy this takeoff and head west towards Adelaide. Today's flight over to Adelaide is about 1,150 kilometres and generally covered in just over 2 hours. For this flight, we used a combination of money and frequent flyer points to cut down on the costs, which was about 12,000 points and $45 each to cover the taxes. Not long into the flight, we had a great view of the Blue Mountains, which foothills start about 50 kilometers from the airport as the bird flies. Now the Blue Mountains is a place we've never been before, so I think that's definitely going to be on the list of places to check out on our next trip over to Sydney. "20 minutes into the flight, cabin service came around with sweet potato cashew dip with rice crackers alongside drinks, which was a nice little snack to tie us over to Adelaide. Now one of the positives I can take out of today's flight is that since the Qantas 737s have Wi-Fi, I can see which way we're going to approach into Adelaide today. And looks like a lucky break, we're on the left side of the plane, which means a city view, and because of the delayed departure out of Sydney, we'll have a sunset city view, so there's a nice silver lining there. So just before we start our descent into Adelaide, I want to thank those of you who've watched my videos and comment on a regular basis. My uploads are sporadic at times, and as an example, this video was filmed back in September 2023. Since then, I've got a new phone to film on, and next week we'll be heading off to Bali for a week, so I look forward to using the new phone to make some videos and get those up as quick as possible. But for now, let's enjoy the sunset approach into Adelaide, looking out over the CBD and Adelaide Oval before touchdown on runway 23. Okay, and we are off the plane, finally. Delayed flight, bit of this, bit of that, but overall coming in over the city and getting that sunset view was absolutely stunning. So that made up for it. What do you think, Cindy? Good day?
Yep.
Not a bad day at all.
Hungry though.
But anyways, Mother Bear has picked us up today. We're just walking back to the car now, so I'll be taking over the driving duties on the way home. So thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. And if you enjoy this sort of content, please consider subscribing. And if you could also hit that like button, if you've liked it, of course. But if you haven't, well, that's up to you. Anyways, guys, time to go home. All the best. Catch you later.